Hey y'all, welcome back to Nini's Texas Kitchen. Since Valentine's Day is coming up in a couple weeks, I thought this would be a good video to show y'all because it's something that doesn't take a lot of baking or a lot of cooking skills. It's something easy, but people will think you spent a lot of time and that you're oh so excellent. Today we're gonna make chocolate covered cherries, homemade ones. So what you're gonna need for this is a jar of maraschino cherries, you know, the ones that come with the red juice all over them. And what you want to do is drain the juice off, take your cherries out, set them on paper towels to dry for an hour or so, and I've already done that part. And then you'll end up making about 36 to 40 of these cherries with your jar, depending on how big the cherries are and how many come in it. But what you need for the part that makes the gooey filling on the inside of them is 1 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 4 tablespoons of softened butter. So all you gotta do, and I've already washed my hands, is you wanna take your powdered sugar, add your butter to it, pour your milk in, and pour your vanilla in. And then you just want to work it together until all of your butter and your sugar mixture and your milk and your vanilla all come together to make a powdered mixture that will be kind of paste-like. Okay. And you could probably use a mixer, but it's going to start getting thicker. So that's why I just like to do it by hand, and then I just scrape it off my hands. And if you feel like you need more, you can add more powdered sugar to it. So I'm gonna finish mixing this up, and then I'll come back and show you how to add it to your, put it around your cherries. All right, y'all, we got all of our sugar mixture mixed up. So now I'm gonna put them on the cherries, and then we put them on wax paper, and we'll chill them for about 2 hours before we dip them in melted chocolate. So you don't need a whole lot for each one. So you can just take like a spoon and just grab some off like so. And that's probably more than I even need for that. And then I'll take a cherry, and you just wanna coat it all up the sides and around the cherry, like so. And then if you get the cherries that have the stems, you can set it down, and then you have something to grab onto even when you're doing this and when you wanna dip them in the chocolate. So you just wanna coat them, and you just keep repeating that process until you get all of them coated. And then once you let them chill, they'll be ready to go in the chocolate. And then you let that dry, cool and dry, and then you got chocolate covered cherries. So we'll be back in a little while when we're ready to coat them. Okay, y'all, we're back. And our cherries are firm with their coating after having been in the refrigerator for a little over an hour. And when I got ready to take them out, I went ahead and melted my chocolate. So all I did was take one of those packages of almond bark, and I just used about half of it and melt it according to the package directions. And you just stir it every so often. And so now I'm just gonna dip my cherries in, and for ones that they didn't have a stem, I have some toothpicks to poke them and get them out. So I just take it and I just swirl it in my chocolate and kind of shake them off a little bit, and then just set them on wax paper. And then they'll start to cool, and it doesn't take long for the chocolate to set up. And you just repeat the process with all of your cherries, like so. Now I'll do one of these little ones that doesn't have a stem just to show you. So I have a spoon that I've stirred it with, and I'm just gonna cover it like so. And then I'll reach in with my toothpick and poke it and shake it off, and just set it on my wax paper, like so. That's it. You just do all that, let them sit there at room temperature until they harden, and then you're ready to enjoy them. So we'll be back when we're done with all our cherries and show you. All right, y'all, we're all done. Here's our chocolate covered cherries. I just took them off the wax paper and put them on a plate, a serving dish. And so as you can see, they all look really good, and they're gonna taste even better. They taste better than the ones that you can buy in the store. And they're also about the fourth of the price. You get 36 to 42 for about $2. $3 with the buy in the jar of the cherries, compared to $3 for a 12-pack of them at the store. So now we're just gonna try one. Those are perfect. If you like my video, making homemade chocolate covered cherries, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please go hit the subscribe button. Share my video with your friends and family. And please come back and watch the rest of my videos. We'll see y'all next time in Nini's Texas Kitchen.